Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of the UNYP podcast. And today we have here a special guest and it's Tran. Hi Kimberly.
Hi.
How have you been today?
Could have been better. I'm holding on, the finals are coming. I'm kind of...
Don't even scare me with that. I still haven't clicked in my head.
I'm scaring myself,
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so scary. Like right now is the essay period for me as an international relations. There's so many stuff.
Oh my God, I can't imagine. Like I'm writing, preparing to write the finals, and I still have homework and I still have assignments, and I have introduction to media writing. Yeah.
So you are a communication and media student.
Yes.
How's that? Enjoyable?
I mean, I don't have experience with other majors, but I'm very happy with my choice, that I chose communication and media, even though my initial choice was business, but I changed that.
Oh, you changed after the first year?
I didn't change that before I signed up.
Okay.
Before I signed up, I changed to communication and media.
What's your favorite subject this semester? Oh, this semester's not great.
They're all interesting, of course. They're all very interesting. But I would say that the most enjoyable is probably visual culture, to be honest. I was scared of it at first, really scared, because a lot of people failed it. A lot. The professor even said that she's okay with people failing, it's normal, and I was
demanding.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was scared of that, but so far it's not that bad actually. So
and in general, what did you enjoy the most at UNYP here? In terms of subjects?
Probably I really enjoyed intercultural communication.
Oh yeah, that too.
And sociology, I think.
Okay. With
Solar, I think. Solar?
Okay, I had it with somebody else. But sociology is interesting. So, I didn't want to mention UNIP that much.
Oh, sorry.
No, on purpose, of course.
Okay.
On purpose. Just to introduce you are as a UNIP student. So people know that you study here at UNYP. But some people, maybe outside of UNYP, also might know that you're at UNYP. And that's because of one video, which has been seen quite a lot of times. I think personally I saw it maybe 100 times.
Really? Oh my God.
All the time I opened. Who doesn't know what's happened? What was it about? There's a video which was promoted by UNYP. Yes. And it's you here at the murals, the graffitis. I don't even know,
just dancing,
right?
Just having a silly dance.
So it was promoted, and right now it has over 6 million views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. And I know people that have even mentioned that they know you only from this video. Have you encountered anybody saying?
Yes. A lot of time, especially on Gaudamus, where we were promoting or representing our university. Many people are like, "Oh, you're from TikTok," but from the TikTok from school, they know me as an influencer. If no one knows, I'm an influencer.
We're gonna talk about that today.
Okay. But yeah, a lot of people actually approach me. I'm like, "Yeah, you're from the UNYP ad. I see you every day." I'm like, "Sorry."
It happens,
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I know my mom. Have anybody said that was annoying to see you all the time on TikTok through this ad, or
not personally? No, not face
they usually don't mean it as much. They just joke about it usually.
I guess. They probably talk about it, but I haven't heard it face to face. No one told me.
People are used to you on TikTok. We can mention, of course, Kimberly is a good influencer, a main on TikTok, with over 400,000 followers. I think I checked last time it was 412, 413.
Yeah, I guess 12. Yeah, I don't know.
Mad numbers.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
That's the question. How did it actually happen that you managed to rack up all these numbers? It was more of a stressful process, it was tough, or was it happened and then it was like just going?
I feel like it was a little bit of both, weirdly, because I know that people like other influencers, for example, they know me and they know like I somehow blew up during pandemic, like just randomly, but I'm a perfectionist. I like to do research. I like to watch like strategy videos and everything.
Okay.
So before I even started TikTok, I watched like 20 videos a day, how to get numbers on TikTok and everything, like algorithm, hashtags, captions, trends, everything. How many times a day you should post, what times you should post, like literally everything. And because it was pandemic, I had so much time because the only thing I did was being at home. I had class or I didn't do anything, you know? So when I had time, I was posting like 10 videos a day, which I don't understand because I'm happy that
10 videos a day.
yes, every day. Like I'm happy that right now I post like 5 times a week, you know?
And that's good.
That's amazing. That's great. But I don't understand. Where did I take, like, I was filming until 4 a.m. Yeah.
I mean, was it like the fact that it was growing so quickly that your mindset was like, this is the moment, I cannot like give up, I need to...
Actually, it started, I did this amount of work before I even got famous.
Okay.
Like before, like the first 2 weeks, I think I even had screenshots like of my growth on my phone. I think the first week I got like 1,000. Then one of my videos blew up a little bit, like 10,000 views or 20,000 views. Then because I started with English content, you know, but then I realized that I'm in Czech. So I switched to Czech because it's better because most people can't speak English that well. So I switched it and it blew up pretty quick. I don't know, for some reason. And in 2 months, I think I got like 150,000 followers. 2 months of me being on TikTok. That's crazy.
During the pandemic, so
yeah.
in a time where you actually been at home.
Yeah.
And did it change when you actually walked outside and the situation changed that you actually realized, wait, actually I might be a bit of a different person in terms of like my presence to others as well?
You mean like that I'm different on social media?
If it happened during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Did it happen during like a lockdown or something?
Yes, it happened during lockdown.
So people saw you before and you were not like known on the internet.
No.
And you walked back after the lockdown and you
Yeah.
were known. Like, was that some sort of a shock?
I don't know. I think I kind of, because I didn't see anyone, I was just locked at home, you know? In my head, it was like, no one's gonna see this, you know? Like, no one I know is gonna see this. And then in summer when the pandemic was like, or the restrictions were kind of like loosened, I walked out and people that I know were like, oh, you're the TikToker, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, like awkward, you know, a little embarrassed. But I mean, I guess it's whatever. Because probably if there was no pandemic, like no lockdown, I probably wouldn't even start doing TikTok. Like it was just an idea of boredom.
But I mean, you went into it quite seriously. You went like, you went with it like, I'm gonna do it like properly.
I mean, I'm just all in or go home, you know?
I mean, that's a great approach. By the way,
Not really, it's a little...
I mean, to your future projects as well, maybe you'll probably have a similar approach.
Or I give up, you know? That's the problem, you know? I go all in or nothing at all. I don't, like, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's not bad. A good trait.
So you mentioned, like, and I mentioned too, like, people noticing you. Does it happen often? Or is it more like, because TikTok is...
It's more like in the younger...
Yeah.
Younger target.
Yeah, some people you might not maybe encounter that much.
I mean... I don't know why, but it's a seasonal thing. Like during summer, people recognize me, but during winter, no, I don't know. Like last summer, I met every day at least 4 to 5 people. Then in winter like 2 a month. Now, I don't go out that much because school, but yeah. So, but I went to the fair, you know, Maciejska Poď.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I met there like 7 people.
Taking photos as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Does it feel good? Did you like it?
I'm happy that they like my content, but it's not like I enjoy the fame or something because I don't even take it as fame. It's more like I like that people acknowledge, my content, that it's like genuine. It's not like fake. So yeah, and when people say, "Oh, I love how you're like this and that," and they actually like see what I'm trying to achieve.
So, one of the main things that you see at your social media is like self-love, positivity.
Yeah.
Those are the words that like you see quite a lot.
Yeah.
How important is that for you to spread this message and live by that standard too?
I think it's very important because I used to struggle with both. I used to be very pessimistic. I was like, I called it realistic, but honestly, it was pessimistic. Yeah, I was like always doubting everything, everyone, like every good thing that happened to me. I was like, something's off, something's not right, When something good happened to me, I'm like, there's a catch, 100%. Or I was never comfortable in my body. Comfortable? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you could say it like that.
Yeah. So I tried to like love myself more, like the way I am and everything. And because I struggled with that, I know that a lot of other girls and guys and just everyone struggled with that as well. So I just wanted to like raise awareness, like that everyone's different and everyone's special their own way, even though it's this cheesy, lines that everyone says. Yeah, like a lot of says, like a lot of people say,
quotes.
Yeah, love yourself and you're unique and everything. And most people see like, yeah, whatever, but I don't care.
Cheesy.
Yeah, but when you actually see someone who goes through the same emotions, through the same problems, they might say, you know what? I can do this as well. It's not like that impossible.
The thing is that I'm quite interested in is like the fact that sometimes being present on social media actually makes you more like. I think I'm interested because you used social media as a way of to spreading the message, but maybe as also helping yourself build more confidence, right?
I would see that. Yeah.
But sometimes I see people having big following on social media actually makes them more conscious about how they look, how they need to be perfect because now they have big following.
I think that's a big case in many Czech influencers that I know of. Not mentioning anyone. I'd rather not, I'd rather not. But yeah, I know that's a big struggle because it's a lot of attention on you and a lot of pressure that you're the role model, and because I'm trying to be as authentic as I am, like as possible, I'm trying to show even the bad sides, like even though when I'm feeling like self-conscious sometimes or not comfortable in my own body or something, I don't have a perfect day, like everyone has a shitty day. Is that okay to say?
It's completely okay.
Okay,
This is a completely
sorry.
okay.
Yeah, everyone has a shitty day. So I just want to show people that even though I'm like a famous influencer, I'm not perfect. I have bad days. I have good days. I have days where I am very self-confident. I have days where I'm very like my confidence is very low, and that's life. That's what I tell people. That's what I try to show, that what you see on social media might not be that 24/7,
And then which social media platform you think you're the most genuine? Is it TikTok? Because I think Instagram you'll probably be genuine. Maybe it's kind of.
I guess it's TikTok more. I guess it's TikTok because I don't know, for some reason I view both apps differently. Social media platforms, like Instagram is more like a diary for me. I like show what I do. I remind people to drink water.
That's an interesting one as well.
You can drink water right now.
Do you have it on your bottle full of water?
I do, in Czech actually. I don't know if it's gonna be. Yeah, it's pijte vodu. That's my ad. I got it. I'm very thankful. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So, and on TikTok, it's more like doing trends, reply to comments, and, but I used to talk more on my TikTok videos, like a lot more. Now I do more of a trends because I have no time. No time. My time management is terrible.
The trends are easier to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Less creative,
a lot.
is it?
Yes. I mean, it's not like less creative, but you see it on TikTok. You scroll through TikTok, right? And then you just add the sound and you just lip sync it.
Yeah.
You just lip sync it. Be kind of creative. Add some text or something, some captions, and that's fine. But when I'm actually talking to people, like face to face, or like, well, from phone to phone, then it's more personal. But I don't have that much time for that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying, but yeah,
It's tough.
I think it also changed that before that I did it a lot just for fun, but right now I know it's part of my job, let's say. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit more professional. Like, I don't know. Like, I compared few TikToks that I did like a year ago compared to now. And a year ago that's why I filmed like 10 TikToks a day. I filmed everything. I filmed what I cooked, I filmed that I went somewhere or anything, just I didn't care. Now it's different, I guess.
I mean, isn't it true that I heard that there will be something like stories on TikTok? Maybe that could get you back on this more of a showing your daily life.
It actually already exists.
For some.
Yes. Oh, really?
I mean, you need to update or something, but it's only some get it.
I know that I have the stories, but it's so different because it feels like fake because I'm already doing stories on Instagram. And I don't want to post the exact copy of it on TikTok because I know that people follow me both on Instagram and on TikTok. So I don't want people to watch it twice and they're like, oh, whatever. Or, I already saw this, Yeah, so I don't... It's weird. I tried it once, but you can even post... Like, I don't understand the purpose of it because you can... You know how you film TikToks, and you post them? The same type of videos you can post on stories. I
mean, and with the post, normally you actually get some views. You might get more attention.
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I would have to do probably a little bit more research when I had time. Like, the purpose of it, Like, there is probably a purpose. And the algorithm probably is going to push it out more because it's a new feature. But...
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's an interesting platform, but what annoys you the most about it? Because it can be annoying.
Yeah. I mean, what's probably annoying is... I mean, it's not probably because of the social media platform itself. It's more about the people. Because I don't know why. I feel like people on TikTok are shameless. They have no shame. They are so ruthless. They're so mean. People are so mean. Because you can create an account where there's no face, random name, not connected to anything. You cannot ever find them. There's no connection to that person. So they can write whatever. People even have hate accounts. Like, they have an account just to comment hates on people's TikToks. It's like, it's so weird. And it's mainly children as well. Like, they found out a new curse word, so they're just using it as much as possible.
On everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
For me personally, and I'm going to be honest, the most annoying thing about TikTok is TikTok lives.
Really?
Because, no, I mean, some of them are okay.
Oh, I know you're banned, huh?
No, I'm banned from live, by the way, yeah. Don't want to talk about that.
It's personal.
It's not, I don't know, maybe it's just my For You page with lives. But they are just people trying to expose people for money. Like, so there was this trendy live thing when people were doing like they're eating bugs, but they were not.
Yeah.
But they were not. They never ate the bug, but they were like, pay me this, and I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Then of course then I think the ridiculous thing is the wars. I mean, they created the thing of, and many famous influencers do it, that they do like wars on likes,
battles.
but I mean, it's just exposing like people like getting money from them and creating like a.
I mean,
war
it basically is just for getting money, because that's the same thing. I bet if you watch TikTok, you see those like the weird lives where you have spoons of rice and which
country?
Yes, exactly. Which football player, it's all those. I see these all the time, and I'm like, I don't even like notice it anymore. I just skip it. And it's just
but so many people watch it, like thousands.
I know.
Thousands.
People are bored. People are bored.
But do you think that's mainly because the TikTok is under like the financial part for the creators is so bad on TikTok?
It's terrible
that they're desperate to do these
like
things.
There's no even like it's bad in the US or all over the world, because you get like what, $1 a million views
for real.
Yeah, or 100, no, like 50 cent 100 views, 100,000 views, something like that. Like it's extreme, like only large platforms can get paid from it. But here in Czech, it's not even monetized. So the views I'm getting are for free,
I mean, what I also heard is that this is the what you're talking about is like the Creators Fund, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, what I heard actually, if you join the Creators Fund, your views will drop.
I heard that as well.
I
heard it as well.
I mean, it's ridiculous. But I guess the money could.
Money is a big issue, yeah. I mean, it's issue everywhere. So, because even though on Instagram, if you monetize a post, it gets less traction. Yeah. It gets less like visibility, Yeah, because they know, because it's monetized by a different company. So why Instagram should, advertise it?
Understandable. Sometimes.
Business people should know, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a thing online. Maybe this is the reason, like, because you create a lot, you put a lot of time into it, and maybe the financial reward is not as high on TikTok. Was it the reason that you created? And I hope I understood it correctly. There was a page called "Buy Me a Coffee."
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I created that like the first week I had TikTok.
Real?
Yeah, I just did it because everyone else had it,
I've never heard about it.
A lot of people used to have it, like buy me fries, buy me coffee, whatever,
So it was like you donate the amount
of money, like 20 crowns or something, whatever they want, and you would get to buy it, or you would get to get that money. But I don't think I've ever.
You never received it?
I don't think I ever get. I mean,
thinking of buying coffee, man. You still have an access.
I don't think I even have that link anymore, because I changed it to my YouTube account, because I recently started YouTube. So yeah.
I mean, when we're talking about YouTube, that's an interesting part.
Oh my God! Don't get me started with that.
You have your first video a year ago in English.
No, guys, don't watch it, please.
The English one is probably the one.
One, exactly. So that one is the worst. So don't watch it. Yeah. Oh my God.
But the year later, you decided to
try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Czech.
In Czech, you have already 2 videos up.
3 actually.
3 already? Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm missing one.
It's okay, one. You don't have to watch it.
When was the latest?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the thing is, like, what made you end and what made you start over again?
What made me end probably was the limitation I had during the lockdown, because I have very different videos from before, like right now. For example, I love vlogs, like vlogging and showing people my daily life, what I eat, the basic lifestyle influencer stuff. I love watching it, so I like to do it as well. Mm-hmm. But before that, when I started doing YouTube before, like the year ago, I was no one, I was no one, and no one cares about what you do during the day if you're no one, usually. Plus, I was at home the whole time. So the vlogs would be very short and very boring.
So here I'm going to the kitchen.
And very repetitive, you know? It would be very bad. So, and because I didn't know anything about editing, I had to learn it as I was like editing the first video. I edited that for like 3 days. Like 40 hours until like it was killing me. It killed me. Plus, because it wasn't content that I wanted to do, you know? It was a video that I did. It was a talking video. It was fun, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do, you know? So editing it wasn't really...
Because you're not as excited.
Yeah, you're not as passionate about it. As of now, the editing still takes a long time. Not as long, because I know something already. A little.
I went to the struggle with you a little.
Yeah,
We edited a couple times together.
Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of things, like a lot of life hacks, like hacks to edit faster, everything. But it takes longer, or it takes a long time, but it's more fun because it's something. It actually makes me happy to put out, you know, post, upload like videos. I'm trying weekly, but right now school is not it's not very possible. No,
it takes time, like editing,
it takes time,
thinking
plus
about the ideas, filming it.
I feel like the worst thing is that you're thinking about editing and then you're already discouraged about the time you're editing, you know, like I'm telling myself, yeah, I have to edit, and then in my head I'm like, oh, but it takes forever, so I'm like postponing it for later and later.
I mean, like, what actually made you start over again? Because that is what I was always thinking. Like, because I don't think I ever asked you personally this, because was the like, you also switched language. You went from English to Czech.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the same thing you did with TikTok. You realized that it's gonna get more views if it's in Czech. It's gonna be more niche. But like,
why YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, actually, funny story. My initial thought before I even became a TikTok or anything, I always wanted to be a YouTuber. Because when I was little, like 13, I was watching American YouTubers, Australian, British, Czech, all YouTubers. And that was my dream life. Like, I wanted to do the same thing so bad. But at the age of 13, 14, I was like, that's too difficult. That's only some people can do it, you know, like only the lucky ones. You know, because you see it from afar, so you don't know. Like, you actually are a normal person starting a YouTube channel. But then I realized, you know what, like, let me try it again, because I know YouTube is trying to get back, you know, a little bit, because that right now I don't think YouTube is as watchable as it was a few years ago. But I know that YouTube is also monetized as when you reach a certain amount of views and subscribers. Oh, wow, yeah. And it's part of my work as well, you know, to be honest, you know, it's work. And as influencer, I wanted to be in almost all platforms as possible, because I'm all in, you know. So I'm doing the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I don't have Twitter though, but I don't think I need it.
People are just beefing each other.
Exactly. I don't think I need it. So yeah.
I don't think it's a dead platform. I think it's still pretty much alive. At least
YouTube or Twitter. Yeah, but I've never had it, so I didn't know. I've never had it, so I'm not planning on.
I follow only some football stuff there. I don't know. Like, also because they sometimes put clips of, you know, football clips and stuff. Yeah. When it comes to like the social media in general for you, I mean, was there like a moment that you felt like it's too much? I'm overwhelmed. I need to stop, or at least like give myself a break. Yes,
definitely. Oh my God. I had a burnout for like 2 months. Oh my God. It was too much. Because as I told you, I'm a perfectionist and I did a lot. I was even researching Instagram hashtags, everything. And it's draining. Like, you don't understand. I feel like a lot of people that don't see the influencer job as like difficult, because no one knows the behind the scenes, you know. Everyone knows what's posted, so they're like basically saying, oh, you're just taking a picture and posting it, you know, that's your job. But there's emails, there's brand deals you have to take care of, and you have to be creative all the time, and it's just draining to have your head switched on work mode, because you don't have a schedule. You don't work 9 to 5, you work 24/7 and then you decide what you're gonna post. So it's very draining, especially when life happens. For example, I got broken up like in between last year with my boyfriend, and I still had to be posting. I didn't have my alone time, so I was still posting, and I felt trapped in it a little bit. But yeah, and then it got to me like at the end of last year, and I had no motivation of posting whatsoever, like nothing. I posted Instagram photo like once a month or once in 2 months. It was terrible. I didn't post on TikToks. Like my friends who are influencers, they were telling me, people are asking about like, are you dead or something? Like
What's happening?
I just couldn't take it. And honestly, I was thinking about, you know what, maybe this is not a path for me. Maybe influencing, it's not for me. But somehow after New Year, like probably at the end of January, beginning of February, I was like, you know what, let me try again. Let me give it a go and try it a little bit with ease. Not as much research, not as much like work wise, but I want to enjoy it as well and everything. So that's why I started also YouTube and everything. So I actually do what I want, and yeah.
You need to find the passion again. And
exactly, the spark,
And you probably would recommend somebody who's very active on social media to get breaks, right? I mean,
yeah,
like a week
definitely.
maybe.
For example, I do breaks. I take off every weekend. I don't post anything on stories during weekend, nothing. I just take off and not post anything.
I mean, I think that's a good approach. But I mean, what I also see kind of stressful about being an influencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it personally, but I can see it from like how some other influencers are.
Yeah.
It's the fact that when you're quite present on social media, you also like get like hate and stuff. But you need to be careful what you say, because you cannot be really free. And there's people on social media which sometimes, they do something, they're filmed doing it, and it's taken very badly, or they say something that people hate, or they talk about issues which they should not talk about,
like Ukraine.
I mean, there's been several influencers which should have not said anything.
I know. Yeah, I think that's the problem with influencers, that it's difficult to know where you fit in, like what you can talk about. Because, for example, I personally don't involve in any political issue. I don't talk about it at all. No, I don't, because I personally don't know much about it, so I'd rather just not talk about it. But I don't know, I feel like influencers that are not of age shouldn't be talking about it as well, because you don't have the right sources. You might not have the right sources. You might read something on Twitter that's just
sometimes just don't say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I feel like some influencers think that when they have a large following, they need to say something.
Yeah.
Because they're obliged to talk about
like spread
issues.
Awareness. Yeah, I know.
Is it necessary? Do you think it's sometimes better just for them to do what they do? And
I mean, I feel like it's very difficult, like, place for influencers, because you don't know where you can speak. You don't know, like, for example, young ones, especially when they do the mistakes, they talk about something or they say something that people rage about, they do something stupid. It's more like them being just human beings. Everyone does mistakes. Every single person, no one's perfect, right? But because they're influencers, it's on media. That's the bad thing,
And it's going to stay there.
Yeah, that's the bad thing, that when you say something, probably I said, before I was even an influencer, I said many stupid things. I did a lot of stupid things, and no one knows about it because I wasn't an influencer.
Yeah.
But because you're an influencer, it's everywhere. You know, you say something bad that you didn't mean, or you didn't know a lot of things about it, and now it's everywhere, and everyone hates you for it just because you did that little mistake, you know.
It feels like influencers can make mistakes, because when they do, it's not like,
right, yeah, exactly.
If you were, I don't know, some actor or sports, whatever, it may be bad for you, but if you're an influencer, it will hit you exactly in the place where you're at.
Exactly.
I mean, people are gonna write to you, people are gonna comment, you probably have to turn off comments.
Like, people are getting death threats because they said something.
Then they start unfollowing you, so you see it going down, makes you even more desperate because you worked for it. I mean, a lot of people hate on influencers, as they're saying that's an easy job, but I can understand it's maybe stressful. I
feel like it's definitely not like construction difficult.
Yeah.
Like physical strain, no, but mentally draining. Mentally, it's draining. I would say, yeah. So basically, me personally, I don't really talk about politics, for example. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. I have opinions, of course, I do. But sometimes, maybe for me, it's better to keep them for myself. You know? It's like, maybe my opinion is not that important to share with everyone that follow me. So, yeah.
Well, at least you're trying to raise awareness about issues which are not as, dangerous. Drinking water.
Yeah.
Spreading positivity.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel like people find always flaws everywhere. There were people telling me that they're getting fat from water because of me. I'm like,
for real?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't think it's I'm like, I don't think it's that.
There's no calories in water.
No. Literally, it's like fluctuating, like it's cleaning your body. But because I understand, because I have a lot of young audience. Audience. I have a lot of young audience, so they don't know. So I understand at once, because they drink water and they feel full and they feel bigger, because they're filled with water, and they're like, I'm fatter, and then I'm like, it's just water, you're just filled with water, it's nothing. You're gonna pee it out, it's fine.
I mean, you can actually die from drinking water. Did you know that?
I mean, if you
but
drink,
you need to drink a lot, but
exactly.
your body probably wouldn't allow
like I know, like, this is more for people that don't drink, like that forget about drinking. Like, I have friends that drink 1 glass of water a day, and it's killing me.
You have to be like a desert,
No, like, they don't feel thirst. That's the bad thing. I don't understand. They don't feel thirst. I'm like thirsty every day, all day.
You drink a lot.
I drink. I used to have a problem with drinking, like, too much.
Too much?
I don't know why, but I used to drink like 7 liters a day.
7?
I know, it's bad.
Jesus. I was thinking like I drink a lot, and I drink like 3.5.
I drink that probably now.
Yeah, 7. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't understand.
You loved it. I mean, for lunch, for breakfast, everything.
I mean, water. I ate too, but it's like, I don't know, somehow I made a switch in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drink whenever I'm bored. So instead of eating, when I was watching a movie and I felt bored, like fidgeting something, I drink water. When I was listening to a class and I was bored and fidgeting again, I took a bottle of water and drank.
Crazy.
It's weird, I know. I know.
You worked it out, but I guess 7 is maybe too much.
You have to go through trial and error, to get to your place.
And water's great. It makes you feel better. But do you drink something else, or is it just water?
I actually don't drink anything sparkling or with like gas. I don't know.
Gas?
I mean,
bubbles.
Yeah.
Bubbles?
I don't know. I never did. I love bubble tea though.
That's a typical influencer thing. I feel like
it's typical Asian thing as well. I'm a kind of fanatic, I'm a lover, but I'm trying to.
Is still bubble tea a thing? Like, is it still, because it was trendy like years ago?
I think it's still trendy actually, and now there are like more and more companies coming to Prague. They're like, now I know I can name at least 5 from top of my head. I know Royalty, Share Tea, I know OXO, but OXO is Polish. The other ones are no. OXO is not a thing. Don't buy it. No.
Support the local ones.
Yes, Chatime. I know. I know also what is there. Dingty. There's so many. There are so many. Yeah.
I wanted to go a little bit, maybe to not to a different topic. We're gonna stay with social media for the last thing. You are active on Instagram, right? Nearly 50,000. Again, great numbers. I mean, makes your Instagram way more complicated replying to your friends for sure. And,
I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
Fine.
Yeah,
the true friends have your number, right?
Yeah, exactly. I suck at replying. Because I like calling better, you know, because I know I can just do it right away, you know, not wait. Because when I see, sometimes I do see the message, but I'm like, not right now, because I cannot focus it right, like time for right now. For example, I'm driving, so I can't text back. But if you call me, you know, I can multitask.
It's better for you.
Yeah, for me, it's calling much better.
Or voice messages?
No.
No, you don't do those?
No.
You cannot listen to your voice. That's the trick of voice messages. You cannot listen to your voice afterwards.
I mean, I'm used to my voice, you know.
Yeah, true.
But it's more like when you're calling, you're actually responding back and forth and in the real time. But when you have a voice memo, you have to play it and wait until it's done and remember all the information that was said.
It's true.
And then reply back.
There's many of them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's like 5 of them. And I'm like, okay.
This is too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you reply to... I mean, one thing is your fans, you know, somebody watches you and writes you something. No. Well, what about... And that's the thing. What about fan pages? You have some.
I do actually.
Which is, I think that's one of the craziest things when you actually see a fan page of yourself.
It's cute. Yeah.
Do you interact with them at least a little?
I do. I mean, I don't text them. You know, I don't text almost anyone. I mean, some. You know, but it's usually like it's children, you know? Some children are weird. They're like, can you send me a voice memo how you say my name? I'm collecting voice memos from influencers.
Oh, for real?
Like, I guess it's a new thing, you know? Instead of an autograph or signing.
A voice memo.
It's a voice memo.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but if 50 people send you that same thing, you know? And then they're calling me. You know, small children. But luckily, I have the requests, so it doesn't show on my phone. And they're like, "Oh my God, please, can I call you? Please, 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 please." And it's like children, so I don't reply to those because I know it's just children. They will get over it. But if it's like a serious advice, you know, they're asking for something like, I don't know, what's the example? Like they're struggling with something recently, and they need some advice and I can help them, I'll try to give them some advice. Or if they're responding to my story that has something to do with me and I want to respond to it, I do. It's just probably personal choice. Like I respond to some, but not all of them. Definitely not all of them. It
would be too much.
I would say that I delete like 20 daily.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't even get that.
And that's and it's like it's just draining. And then once you let it not, like when you don't delete them, it just accumulates and it's just hundreds of them. And I'm just and then I have to delete it.
But you at least go through like what is it about and
yeah, I do go through all of them, like what they are, and then I just choose.
I mean, you're at the point where you actually kind of have to.
Yeah.
On Instagram, there was one more thing. It's pure model.
Oh.
So I saw it. So it was like a story that you were pure model influencers.
Yes.
And then you actually, just because I wanted to look up, you also have an email, pure model.
Yeah.
I mean, what that is about?
That's like an agency. That's a digital social media marketing agency, and they're basically, I would say, not sponsoring me. They're more like giving me brand deals. They're offering me brand deals. They have clients such as, I don't know, Zalando, About You,
Nice.
different like clients. And then when you as an influencer fit into the all the category that the client requires, then they will put you there, and maybe you're gonna get a brand deal. It's very similar to modeling, but not.
No, it's more of a brand deals for influencers, not like,
Exactly,
brands
exactly.
or stuff.
Well, it's different. When you're modeling and you have a deal, it's more like you're selling your photos, your appearance. While as influencers, it's more like selling the content you're doing. So,
Yeah. When we were mentioning modeling, you like going to fashion shows.
I
Have you been yesterday, no? 2
I
days
was
ago?
I was on Monday for the first time in Prague. I was invited last year to Berlin.
Ooh.
It's very interesting. I'm not a fashion icon. I'm not very, no. I try, but I mean, I like fashion, but not as much that I would know all the fashion designers and everything. But yeah, I mean, I can learn.
What's the division for you? Comfortability or fashion, do you
Like,
prefer more comfortable or more like fashion stuff?
depends where and when, probably. But I like to mix both.
That's the ideal.
Yeah.
The last thing, right? We're gonna have if you ever listen to any of these podcasts, and to the end, there's like the part with random questions.
Okay.
I mean, some of them I try to relate to what we've been talking about because they were very quick. You can answer in any way
Okay.
you like. The first one, actually, I want to still relate it a little bit to social media, which is how many drafts you have on TikTok.
Oh my God. I think I had like 120.
That's all.
It's not bad. Yeah. I think my little sister, she's 11. She has like 900, which I don't understand.
That's mad. I mean, it takes a lot of space as well, by the way.
Exactly.
It does a lot.
100 is already for me a lot.
Yeah. You delete them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite place to study?
Starbucks.
And Edit too?
Yeah.
Is it the one on Zličín?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I don't know why.
Good.
For some reason at home, I can't study.
Me too.
Ever.
Yeah. Usually you go to Opus or somewhere around here at uni as well?
Yeah.
Or here?
Sometimes. Upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
I see. Not here. You have to reserve it.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, for anything, I think the Starbucks on Zličín is good because it's very spacious and there's a lot of sun because the windows are big.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice, to be fair. Maybe you'll use the student lounge.
And the parking is for free.
The parking is for free. I mean, the parking there is massive, so
Yeah,
there's always a space.
Exactly.
What is your favorite color to wear?
Oh, damn. It changed. Oh my God. Right now, probably like white. White cream-ish. But right now I'm trying to include some colors. But I like in high school, I was known for wearing only black. Like my teachers were telling me that I'm depressing.
Only black looks good.
No,
It
like
looks good.
every day. Like not at any other color.
I mean, you look, not right now when I see it's colorful, you have blue, green,
exactly.
all these sort of colors.
I know. I'm
more positive.
Exactly. I'm evolving.
The next one is is there a food that you really cannot stand?
Onions.
Onions?
And I know it's not like a food.
I mean, it is.
Anything with onions.
Anything with onions, no.
I despise onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like a fried ones or.
Oh no. It's a no for me.
And is there like a food which you haven't tried?
Many.
Many.
Probably.
You're picky? You're picky
No.
or no?
I like to try new foods. It's more like, I mean, there's probably a lot of food that I haven't tried yet, and I'm open to it. But I mean, if I get the opportunity, and it's probably a lot about the looks as well. I mean, I'm sorry. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but depends, But I'm very biased because Vietnamese food doesn't always look good, honestly. It does not. So I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Onions, it's a no.
Onions just for anybody. If you ever want to bring something, just
no
onions
onions.
is a no-go. With onions, you would fail desperately with getting your appreciation. The last two questions, and the one is that, I mean, I look at you, and I already see some tattoos. The thing is, you have quite a lot of them.
Yeah,
what do they mean to you? Is it more of a
I like it or
visual, or more of like a deeper meaning, like to have you having tattoos?
depends which ones. Some I did just for visuals, like I just liked it because it's my body. But some have deeper meanings. Yeah. I would say. But it's personal.
When it came to the first one, was it?
No, the first one was just like I just wanted the first tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one, was it the heart?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It was this heart here.
Yeah. Is it the
for Ukraine?
For Ukraine.
Yeah. They were raising money for Ukraine and doing tattoos basically for free, let's say. So I just
But you paid, but it went to charity.
Yeah, exactly. So the tattoo artists were tattooing for free.
And was it just hearts, or you could pick whatever you want?
It was hearts, but it was any shape of hearts, any kinds. You know, like it was white one, green one, just outline, or you know, whatever size, whatever, you know, shape.
And what's your favorite one?
My favorite tattoo.
Which you always look at like,
I mean, I probably.
Do you have the interesting ones? This one.
Yeah, I probably like this one because I see it every day.
Yeah.
I see it every day, and I
looks
really
good.
enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason. Actually, it was supposed to be a straight line, but my tattoo artist is like, that's boring. Do you want me to?
Didn't like it.
Do you want to give me a free hand? I'm like, yeah, why not? You know, and he just did something, and I actually loved it. You know, it has a meaning, and plus, it's original. Yeah. It's like he did it off like freehand. I really love this heart, this tiny heart, because it says a lot of details. I mean, I like all of my tattoos.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I have none.
No.
I have zero.
I mean, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it would look good on me, to be fair.
Are you planning to, or not at all?
Nah. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't fit my personality, I guess.
Yeah.
It is how it is.
Yeah.
The last question. I mean, for this, maybe it might be an easy answer. It might require a little bit of thinking. What was your like favorite show / TV series or movie as a child?
Oh, dang.
Growing up, yeah.
Probably Disney Channel shows.
Yeah.
Like most of them. Like
there were many.
Like yeah, exactly. And I loved all of them. And you know Jetix?
Jetix. Was Jetix before Disney Channel?
It was before Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And I love like Totally Spies.
I know that one.
Yeah. Phineas and Ferb.
I love that one. I know all the songs. I knew at least.
I knew all the songs as well. I
God.
loved Zack and Cody. The typical Disney Channel.
Hey, Zack and Cody. Was it the one that they
the
went
twins.
on the ship later? Was it us?
Yeah,
also Zack and Cody?
Yeah.
They were in the hotel.
Exactly.
And then they went to the ship.
Yes.
That one was good.
Yeah, I know.
And then it was like Jessie.
Yeah.
The one with the children, like Charlie or something.
Yeah. Good Luck Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie.
I loved Wizards of Waverly Place.
Was it with Selena Gomez?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one. Hannah Montana, of course.
I watched Disney Channel so often. Honestly, always in the morning.
I am missing those days.
Yeah.
My only problem was like who I was friends to that day. You know, like you're like today, no, not my friend. You know, that was the only issue, and now so many responsibilities.
Also, if you know, have you watched iCarly? It was on Nickelodeon.
I know, I did. Later in life, actually, not as a child, but as a teenager.
Later in life.
Like as a teenager, because I didn't have Nickelodeon before.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good memories, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it probably shaped children a lot too, because right now, the shows I've seen are so different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. Even though we think of ourselves as being quite young, the generations like after us.
I know you don't understand. You know the flip phone. You know the flip phone. Some people call it vintage.
I mean, I had it as a child.
It's not, but vintage. I mean, vintage is something.
We're not even in the age where we experience it fully, right? But still.
Yeah, I mean, when someone says vintage, I see 70s, 80s, you know. But not a like flip phone.
2000s, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel old then.
I do, even though I don't look old. Like people tell me, "Oh, I'm 17." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm almost 17." Like close to that, and then I realize it's 5 years apart. And I'm like, oh, damn. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that will be all from the random question part. Maybe the last thing is whether you have any sort of a tip or a motivation for people maybe pursuing the same sort of
career.
Yeah, I guess if you call it like, or path, you know, in social media, TikTok.
I would tell you do it because you want to do it for fun. Don't do it just for money, because it starts rough. You know, when you start, you don't get money. I started getting the first brand deal probably after 5 or 6 months of doing influencing, you know, and it's just like hobby, you know. So I would say that, and be consistent. Definitely. Consistency is key to everything.
Especially TikTok.
Yes.
Where like videos will get 300 and the next one will get 20 and
100%, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
That was great having you here as well. We have maybe I don't know my glasses. Like I don't know. Maybe it was like 1 hour. I don't know.
Cool.
Perfect. Cool. Ideal. Yeah. Okay. Tiring.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, Kinley, for coming in.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll have you once again on.
We'll see.
Any sort of
updates
project.
You know?
I mean, there's definitely a lot of things happening in your life, you know, and happening in the future.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe you'll be, I don't know, you'll be on TV, maybe.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, that would be nice.
You will be there.
That would be nice.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. I mean, the influencers are getting more and more on TV, so you never know.
Yeah. I would have to go to Lake House.
Yeah, I don't know about.
No.
Okay, thank you, and also thank you all for watching or listening to this podcast, and see you all in another episode. Bye. Tschüss.